Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name is Melanie. Welcome to not sunshiny Florida. We've had nothing but solid rain now for like 2 days. It's supposed to rain all week. Got some thunder going on, which makes for two very neurotic boxers that hate thunderstorms. So it ought to be an interesting week. So first, I owe an apology to Paleo Barbie. I owe her an apology. She agreed to do a no scale, no weigh-in with me for the month of June, and this morning I stepped on the scale, and let me explain why. I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, I set a goal to not weigh in until July 1st, and what happened is that my eating here the last week or so has been out of control. I've been eating all keto foods, but I've been binge eating. I've been eating way too much. I've had this really uncontrollable feeling of hunger. I'm not sure what's causing that. My weight loss stalled about 3 months ago. I'm going on 13 weeks a weight loss plateau. So I thought, because I was getting so discouraged and because I was feeling so bad about my journey, I thought getting off the scale was going to help me, and it has. It's made my mornings much more pleasant. But I think because I feel out of control, I felt somehow if I stepped on that scale, that's going to confirm, you know, one way or another what's going on with my body. And now with that being said, my blood glucoses have been beautiful. So I don't think anything's spiking my insulin. My ketones have been high. So I'm in a very high state of ketosis for me. So I'm not really understanding what's going on with my body. Okay, so this morning I weighed in and I'm up 3.6 pounds from my lowest weight on this journey. I'm up about 1 pound from my weigh-in on June 1st. So the high calorie amounts have impacted my weight. I think I've decided that I'm just going to go back to the basics of keto. I've made myself an acceptable foods list, things that I'm going to stick by. I'm going to go back to meal prepping. I'm going to be diligent in logging my meals, and I'm going to kind of just forgive myself and move on. This is a very small part of my journey. I've been on this journey now for 13 months, and I am getting discouraged. I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't discouraged by my 3-month weight loss stall. But it's okay, because 3 months is a very small part in a lifetime. You know, I'm going to be keto for life. So right now I'm just cooking up some bacon. I'm getting ready to fry me up some eggs. And I will come back to you later with some meal prep and what my plan is for the week as far as foods go. Okay, so I am getting ready to start some meal prep, and for the first thing, this was on sale. That's what I could afford. It's what's in my budget. It's pretty clean. It's just got tuna and water in it. I mean, that's it, 2 ingredients. I am going back to the basics of keto. So this is something that I ate frequently when I first started, and I think the reason I stopped eating it is I kind of got burned out. But I haven't had tuna fish salad in a while, so going back to the basics, I am going to make up about 3 to 4 portions of tuna salad. Okay, so next up on my meal prep is going to be a crustless quiche. So I just have this really shallow aluminum cake pan that I'm going to spray down with a non-stick spray so that it doesn't stick. You're going to mix all your ingredients together. The only thing you're going to leave out is the mozzarella cheese, because that's going to go on top the last 15 minutes of cooking. And I'm going to show you what to do with the melted cream cheese next. You want to pour half of your ingredients, or enough to cover the bottom of the pan. I have about equal parts. Now, I didn't actually melt the cream cheese. I put it in the microwave in this 1 cup measuring dish for about 30 seconds. Okay, so using my spatula, this is a pretty thick spatula. I just barely take the edge and I do this motion. I don't want to smash the cream cheese down to the bottom of the pan. All you're trying to do is break up the pieces of softened cream cheese and distribute them evenly throughout your mix. And next, I'm going to pour the remaining quiche on top, so it will create this beautiful, wonderful, creamy inside layer for my crustless quiche. Okay, so I've got the oven set at 375. I had it completely preheated. I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. Now, it won't be done in 30 minutes, but that's when I'm going to shred up my mozzarella cheese and add it to the top. All right, so as you can see, my quiche isn't all the way done, but it's firm enough to support the cheese that I cut up. I do not have a cheese grater, so I just cut it up into small strips and then chunked it. I'll show you the final result. So I'm going to put this back in the oven for approximately 10 to 15 minutes. Then I'll take a bamboo wooden skewer and check the center to make sure it's done. You may ask, how do you know it's done? If you insert a toothpick or a skewer, a wooden skewer, and it comes back clean, that means it's done. If it comes back with egg on it, that means you need to probably try to cook it for an additional 10 to 15 minutes. However, keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn. Next up on my meal prep, as soon as the quiche comes out of the oven, I am going to roast some vegetables. I have here some organic Brussels sprouts and some broccoli, and I'm going to do them in serving size and pre-package them so that I can just throw them in my lunchbox and go. But you know, I'm going to come to you with the ingredients list. Next up, I'm using a product by F-Bomb. It is their premium MCT oil. It has both C8 and C10. Now I'm going to use this as my fat to season and then brush across my roasted veggies. I'll come back with the ingredients next. Next, I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of Vital Farms grass-fed butter with sea salt, and I'm going to mix it with my MCT oil and microwave it for about 30 seconds to soften the butter. This is a great value organic Mediterranean style garlic and herb. It is USDA organic. I love the taste of this on vegetables. As you can see, there's 0 carbs. It has pink Himalayan salt, organic onion, organic oregano, organic basil, organic red pepper, organic thyme, and organic garlic. But I gotta warn you, The red pepper may be what's called a nightshade vegetable. So there are a list of nightshade vegetables that can cause you, even though they seem to be keto friendly, they can cause a bad reaction. For instance, I can't eat onions and I can't eat tomatoes because they are my nightshades. So if you know you can eat red pepper, this is an amazing seasoning. I'm going to add that to my MCT oil and my butter mixture, and that'll be what I brush on my veggies before I put them in the oven. Okay, so I've melted down my butter in my MCT oil. I've added 1 tablespoon of Mediterranean spices, and now I'm just simply taking my basting brush and I am coating each one of these vegetables on as many sides as I possibly can. Then I'm going to throw them into the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. All right, now we have some beautiful roasted Brussels and some roasted broccoli. I'm going to portion them out. This is 4 servings right here. I have my cups already, and then I will take a picture of these veggies together in their single portion sizes. All right, guys, let's recap. Now, the good news is yesterday you saw I cleaned my entire house. Right now, it's only 12 o'clock. I am done with all my meal prep, and I have cleaned up my kitchen from that said meal prep. As a recap, you guys got to see me make a quick crustless ham and cheese quiche using ingredients I already had in my fridge. This is a very inexpensive meal prep. It goes a long way, and you can make it as low or as high carb as you want, as low or high fat as you want, depending on the meats and the cheeses that you put in it. So you can kind of do that. I made myself 3 servings, 1 cup each of this delicious tuna fish salad, and I roasted an entire pan of vegetables, giving me 4 half-cup servings. The other thing I'm going to be taking in my lunchbox this week is going to be these macadamia fat bombs, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pack scissors in my lunchbox because I have found that eating these cold, it makes it more like a peanut butter fudge. They're great. So I need them. I make sure it's all mixed up before I put it in the refrigerator, because whatever state it's in when you put it in the refrigerator is what state it's going to come out. So what I do is I go ahead and I massage this and make sure that all the oils and the nut butter are mixed up together. And then I'm going to take scissors so that I can just cut it lengthwise down the edge and feel like I have myself a little piece of peanut butter chocolate. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Once again, I am a partner with F-Bomb. So if you click on the link below, I do make a small profit when you guys order anything from F-Bomb, but I love this product, and I wouldn't promote a product that I didn't love and I didn't think was a clean ketogenic product. So that's it. That's my meal prep. The rest of the day, I'm off. I'm not cleaning. I'm not doing anything else other than maybe cooking dinner, and it's going to be grass-fed burgers tonight. Other than that, I need some time to relax, unwind, and declutter my brain. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, as always, in the morning for my 30 minutes of fitness commitment and what I packed for lunch. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.